Welcome to the Anfield Dream podcast. And so we're off and running. Quick reaction to the game we just watched against Ipswich. And yeah, it was a little, I would just call more of a betting in. Um, just glance around a little bit, so what some of the comments on LFC TV and some of the other channels that cover. To me, it's still quite astounding, some of the attitudes of some of the so-called fans. This sense of entitlement, these things are just despicable to me. Just getting that out of the way. I mean, I'm more old school, more of a purist, and even when I played ball, every year we knew there'd be new potential of new players coming in, but it's always good to give the existing crop their opportunity to get their point across. And I think that point was made. A lot of players, betting into the system, into the new philosophy, the tweaks, what Arna's looking for, and yes, there's frustration with the signings and et cetera. But it's going back, when Jurgen came in. I was just looking at what Jurgen did. He did the exact same thing. Not a single signing the first year he came in. He just wanted to see what he had, and then he went for it. He got brought in signings, obviously, immediately thereafter. And I think Arna is having the same approach. A lot of good stuff to work with. I was, the holding role. I think Ryan did all right. For me, my man of the match, would be Mo Salah. I'm just looking at some of the statistics here, and as far as the ratings, and it's pretty much on track. Mo got the highest rating of 8.1, followed by Dom with 7.8, and Diaz a 7.6. There was a little question here about Kwanzaa. It's hopefully it's nothing. There was an injury concern, and hopefully it's nothing. But Konate stepped in and he did quite well. So it's going to be Konate's shirt to lose here, but I'm pretty sure there'll be good rotation. I liked what Trent brought, and I also liked what Connor brought in. Andy obviously, had a little bit of time betting in. And I was hoping to see Simi a little bit sooner, around 60 or so, because he's still getting back to match fitness, coming back from major injury, et cetera, et cetera. Maka was just, once again, they're all betting in. He wasn't in his most prolific self. But all in all, the defense, was fairly solid in the back line. The double, work, for the most part, I was pleased. It's just one of those things where they're learning the new system, and you can train as hard as you want. You can simulate games as hard as you want. You can play overloads and all these kind of things in training, but nothing like match fit. There's nothing like shown, or letting all your hard work be represented on the pitch when it counts. I liked what Diogo did. I mean, he looked, for the most part, he looked very sharp. Lucho was bombing up and down, doing what Lucho does, creating space. I wanted him to get a goal as well. But my man of the match was Mo, assist and a goal. Mo is looking very sharp and very, very hungry. I know there's a lot of stuff going on in the background. People are concerned, with locking in, a lot of our top players. I know there's a lot of that going on. From a player's perspective, I understand where they're coming from. They're also, wanting to see, how's Arne going to be? Is he? But they stayed loyal. They're stuck with the team, but they also want to see, is how's Arne? Who is he going to pick? Who's he going to use? What's the philosophy? How's this going to roll? But I'm quietly confident, all that will be sorted out, and I know they're still very much working in the background for additional talent, additional assets, additional things. I was hoping to see Harvey in there. I wanted to see Darwin in there. I know there's only one sub left. At the end, he had already used 4, but I was hoping to see at least one of those 2 in there. But there a time will come. I see once again, based on what I watched, even in person, the preseason. He is just feeling out his team to see who matches up well for what situation, and then based on who the opponent is, he's going to pick who he sees is best fit to do what he wants to do. And he was constantly instructing and pulling people aside and getting his point across, and I appreciate that. Looking at overalls, of course, very short period for Cody, Simi, and Bradley and Konate, but fairly decent numbers. Started on top. Let's stay on top. And I'm very, very confident. I'm quite confident. I know a lot of people are just a fickle fan, just the entitled fan. But we have a very strong squad. We came close last year. There was a little bit of a fall off, but that could have been avoided. There's a lot of emotions, a lot of things going on, and it's. I am still banking on Liverpool, winning trophies. The focus, obviously, is the league and the Champions League, and I am still banking them. I will always bank on them. I mean, if people are like, well, what's your realistic pick? It doesn't matter. I will always bank Liverpool no matter what. And they will push hard, and I'm banking them on bagging the league, bagging the Champions League, every trophy, every opportunity, every game. I am banking them on coming away with the points, because that's just the only way I see it. I'm just looking at some of the overall stats here, and just showing percentages won, percentages lost, tackles. Like I said, a lot of these will improve. You could see there was obviously a remarkable improvement in the second half. He made adjustments, and my only concern was Kwanzaa, because we need all our center backs. I'm just hoping it's just something minor, but obviously he did not look happy. I was just watching his body language on the bench, and he, it's just, I'm just hoping it's nothing major. And you can see towards the second half, you can see where these numbers, improved dramatically over the first half, and adjustments were made. The guys are just, getting just learning what Arne wants for them, expectations, right? And he will rotate. He will get a lot of these other players involved. I mean, it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. Let's see what our schedule looks like here. Come on. Why are you? Sorry, guys, just bear with me. Don't know why it's lagging here. It shouldn't be lagging, but 1 second. So we got obviously the home game coming up with Brentford, and then away at United. Then a couple home games again, Nottingham, Bournemouth, and ending September with Wolves away. Yeah. So all in all, I'm pleased. I'm pleased with what I saw. I see, what they're trying to do. I see, let's get it back. Come on. It seems to be a little bit of a technical issue going on here. But anyway, like I said, all in all, I'm pleased. I'm happy. It was a good start. It was a good win. And, you can see what his intent is. You can see, what he is trying to do. You can see, and as the lads, get used to his expectations and the build-up and the control and just the overloads, the getting into the heads of the opponent. You control, and every once in a while you change it up by going over, just bypassing the middle altogether, going straight up to the top, and bombing on both sides. Having overlaps, underlaps, doing you saw moments where it was almost a double 10. I would say more like a 10, a 9, and then in moments where there was outright 9. You saw the double pivot, and players interchanging, especially with Trent inverting there and Gravenberg. And overall, I was pleased with with what I saw there. So yeah, all in all, it's a work in progress. But like I said, nothing replaces game time. Nothing replaces actually getting on the pitch there and working it out. So happy overall. We start the season with a win. At the top of the table, and let's just stay there. All right, guys, we'll talk soon. You'll never walk alone, and let's get behind Liverpool. Let's get behind the players. Let's get behind the manager and the coaches and the ownership and all things Liverpool. Let's get behind them. All this just craziness, this negativity, there's pessimism, some right, outright just. I mean, some of the comments I was just shocked. It's like, you call yourself a Liverpool man? Are you a troll? What are you? It's just no. We're Liverpool. We're Liverpool strong. Let's go. Talk soon.